Hey y'all, so today marks day number 1 that this Klōs mandolin will be living in my vehicle. It's pretty cool to have a mandolin that I can bring to work and leave it in my car without fear of it imploding or catching fire or something from the high heat. In that first unboxing video I posted, I just took it straight out of the box and tuned it to itself, didn't actually tune it up to standard or anything, wanted to give the strings some time to settle in. But I've got it pretty close to standard, and a few things that I'm noticing since opening it yesterday is it's got one heck of a chop on it. And it's so easy to play. The action is very low, and that's not a bad thing, because like usually low action you get buzzes and stuff, but this fretboard is so perfectly machined and the frets are so perfectly installed on it that you really don't get any buzz. But you don't have to play hard on this thing. I've found it's very responsive. I mean, I'm barely picking that versus, I'm picking a little bit harder like I would on a wooden mandolin there, but you can such a pure tone, it doesn't sound like a wood mandolin, and to say that it sounds better than a wood mandolin would be a little bit subjective, because everybody's got different tonal preferences, but this thing really does it for me. Find myself overshooting my slides a little bit as compared to my other mandolin. It's going to take me some getting used to how fast the neck feels on this thing. Yeah, so it's 9:30 in the morning right now, so I will check back in with y'all later in the day when it's a little bit hotter. I'm gonna go back in from break, but there's another quick look at this thing. I have yet to find a flaw with it. These things are really good. I put this little cheap armrest on there that's not original, but there it is. Y'all should check them out. Klōs. You might not think carbon fiber would sound good for a mandolin, but by golly, it sure does. Y'all have a good one. Hey y'all, I'm back. This is my lunchtime check-in. I actually left this thing sitting in my driver's seat out of the case in direct sunlight, and it didn't blow up or explode or fall apart. And right now it's 95.9 degrees in my car. I just tuned it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play y'all something real quick, and then I'm gonna leave this thing sitting in my dashboard, in my windshield, in direct sunlight, and I'm gonna leave this thermometer there. Yeah, because it's 97 pretty much now, 96.8 in here, and it's been in here since 9:30 at that temperature, and the action has not changed whatsoever. So I'm gonna play y'all something real quick. I'm gonna go back to work, and then around 2:30 or 3 o'clock, I'll come back out here and see how hot it is in the car, and then we'll see how well it stayed in tune in direct sunlight. So there it is. Now I'm going to lay it up here in the dashboard, and I'll be back with y'all later. All right, so I am back in my vehicle, and I'm going to grab this thing and check and see. The thermometer gave out. It's got so hot. It actually, I have no idea how hot it is in here because I've fried the thermometer. So let's see if the Mandolin still works, since the thermometer doesn't. All right, so I've got this thing now, and it is almost too hot to plant your fingers on. So I can barely hold the neck, it's so hot. That's pretty impressive. It's a little bit out of tune, but not like what I would have expected it to be. God, that tailpiece, you could fry an egg on that tailpiece. But there it is. I don't see really any change in it. So you can leave these things in your vehicle. Oh, there we go. It started working again. It was 122 degrees, 122.8, and probably falling. I mean, you can look, it's very hot in here. I'm about to get out of the car because it's not too hot for this Mandolin, but it's too hot for me. So that concludes my test for today. We'll be leaving this thing in the car, like I said, for probably every day. I'll be taking this thing everywhere with me. Y'all have a good one.